right, Chris, you're pretty much an expert on 2K. You're always in the park or in the Pro-Am, but from what I hear, you haven't jumped into my team in 2K22.
It is true. I haven't jumped into my team this year. Please.
And the player introductions are wrapped up. The starting. Welcome to the NBA on 2K.
Thank you, Kevin. Drawing fouls remains
Interesting, DA. Thank you. So a look at the starters for the Wizards. They've got Portis. He's out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Murray in at the one. And for Charlotte, we've got Mitchell Robinson. Harden out there with Ball. Then there's Victor Oladipo. And it's Boucher in at the 4 slot. Not just another game on the schedule, Greg. Fans and players alike are excited for tonight.
I mean, this is a championship caliber matchup. There is a ton of talent in this one, and I think it's a great test for both teams.
And stolen by Murray to the paint. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
You know, we know Murray's got some creativity to his passing game, but no need to be creative there. I mean, he sees the wide open man and zips it right to him.
Now, here is Harden. Outside, Ball. There's the lob to Harden. Deft touch on the alley-oop.
Well, you know, it's obvious that Ball knows exactly how to work the angles. He gets the ball to a wide-open shooter just about every time.
Now the pass to Simons. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Shoots the three. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
How about early attack mode? I love the approach he's coming to this game with. Really strong.
Now, here's Ball. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Over Murray. Not enough on that one as it misses. So for the Hornets, their last game, a win against the Raptors. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Hornets. 4-point game. Headshot off. Kicks to Murray. Guarded by Robinson.
The D just kind of sticking aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now here's Murray. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game. Middleton can't get it to go. So for the Wizards, their last game, a win against the Bucks.
Boy, you talk about 3-and-D guys. Middleton is the epitome of that player. Great range, mid-range game, can defend multiple positions. He does all of that at an elite level.
Ball against Murray. In the corner, it's Boucher. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Murray looking around. Simons from outside. Hands it from downtown. You know, Clark, many view Middleton as the prototypical perimeter point.
I would not disagree at all. I mean, he does everything and does it all well.
Now, here is Harden, averaging 26 points a game, night in and night out, always effective. Ball, the pass to Boucher. That one goes. Count it. Boucher's got his second basket of the night.
You know, good creation by Ball off that pick and roll. He can find clever ways to beat the defense.
And Murray, here we go. And it's Murray with the jam.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
And Robinson throws it down hard.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Here he goes. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray is a spectacular talent. And when he gets going, watch out.
Charlotte trails by 5. Ball, the pass to Harden. Back to Ball. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Boy, that's a nice effort from Ball in the paint that time, working hard to find a way to get that shot off.
Murray, the pass to Simons. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists in the game.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Now here's Murray. Middleton, the pass to Simons. Back to Middleton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
With the floater, they get the rebound. Robinson kicks to Harden. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Harden's got 6.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Back to Murray. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him.
Well, you look at Murray's development. Of his inside game. Boy, a nice finish that time. The better he is there, I think the better he'll be overall.
Now here's Oladipo. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. Murray against Ball. Murray outside. He's covered by Ball. And Ball with the block.
No, sir. Get it out of here. LaMelo using that long reach to deny that shot.
Shoots off the step back. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
And one thing about LaMelo, Clark, you can't ignore the size he has at his position.
You know, he's 6'7", Kevin, so that's big for a point guard, and it allows him to see over defenses, and I also think it helps him as a rebounder.
Catching up on the changes for Charlotte. Daniels is checked in for Oladipo, and it's Patrick Beverley in for James Harden. Now, here's Avdia. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Here's Ball. Coming off a stellar performance against Toronto. And Maker sends it back.
And the difference Maker has on this end, love whenever he gets up to swat shots back.
Thomas, it's a wide open look. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Ball, the pass to Boucher. And the 3 off target. Wizards leading by 9. Thomas kicks to Hampton. Harris outside. Traps in the tray.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense. Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay-in.
Driving the lane, and that one drops for him. Harris has got his second bucket of the night.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
Ball sinks that one from the post.
You know, because Ball is so skilled, defenders try to get physical with him, rough him up a bit, but it doesn't faze him. That rarely works against Ball.
Now, here's Hampton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Three-pointer, Daniels. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 5th assist in this one. Now, here's Hampton. He's covered by Ball. And the dunk by Hampton.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the 2-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
So Charlotte calls timeout. They're first.
Get ready for the dance squad.
56 seconds left to play in the first.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now, here's Hampton. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. And Maker with the basket on the assist by Hampton.
There's no question about it. Maker needs to get stronger, and he will. But baskets like this are still encouraging.
Pass to Beverly. Sweet little floater.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Hampton with the ball. Harris outside. Good on the 3-point shot. Harris has got a pair of threes now in the first quarter for Washington. Here's McBride. Passes it to Boucher. Three-pointer, Daniels. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Wizards. They lead by 14. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Wizards?
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And also, how about the willingness to attack the basket and challenge the defense here tonight?
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Charlotte looking at who they've got. Patrick Beverly out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Robinson. then it's Booknight. And it's McBride in at the point guard.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. Get to work on the glass.
Now here's Booknight. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Middleton inside the three-point line. Booknight with the rebound.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Rebounded by the Wizards.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
The offensive rebound. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Hornets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And the dunk by Robinson.
And Beverly has tremendous speed, both in how he passes and shoots it. Tough to cover in the screen and roll.
Inside. And here's the break. All going up court. It's good, and the Washington lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Robinson.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Here's Simons. 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Portis. Here's Simons. Wizards passing it around. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Booknight with the bucket. Booknight's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hornets. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot. And Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master. So I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. You can shoot it from deep and drive it, and you can play in today's NBA.
For Washington, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. The pass to McBride. Oladipo taking his time here. Takes a 3. Rebound, Washington.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Middleton against Harden. Washington leading now by 15. Pass to Simons. Middleton outside. Fires for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Middleton's got 6 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now the Wizards with it. They're rolling here with a 9-point run. And he's right, Clark. Oladipo can take over a game with this athleticism.
Well, you think about it, Kevin. This guy notched a 42-inch vertical at the draft combine. He's a really outstanding all-around athlete, a bit like Russell Westbrook in that regard. And he's got an aggressive streak in him as well.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6, and the dunk by Boucher.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Now Murray. 9 points in the game so far. For 3, Middleton. And again, Washington with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Charlotte trails by 19. Here's McBride. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Robinson, and it's denied. Here's Simons, guarded by Harden. Offensive rebound. Here's Murray, and they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And in the past, Murray's coaches have said he wants to be pushed.
He's a tough kid who's overcome a ton. Takes nothing for granted, wants to earn his keep. He understands what a privilege it is to play in this league.
Now here's Murray. Following the miss by LaMelo Ball. Guarded by Robinson. Robinson with the block. Oladipo right side. That shot missing. And Washington the other way now. After this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Shots good by Middleton.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Well, it's paid off with a greater rate of second chance hoops. I mean, great effort to build this lead on their part.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Middleton outside. From deep three-point range, the long distance three is buried. Middleton's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Harden, good on the baseline jam. Harden's got 8 points.
They have Harden played the right way there. Aren't giving him any space, but his focus is so good. He just doesn't let the defense bother him.
Now here's Murray. 12 points for him. Middleton for 3. And again, Washington with the triple.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Charlotte calls timeout. Just sort of looking at the standings here, Greg, midseason. Do you think the conference system still holds any relevance?
Listen, I think for travel distance, it makes sense to continue to have divisions and conferences. But in the perfect world, I think we'd love to see, hey, let's just seed them 1 through 16 and determine who's truly the best.
And the Hornets making a change here. Jordan's checked in. Harden up top, guarded by Harris. Passes to Daniels. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Daniels has got his second basket.
Oh, some slick passing from Harden on that one.
And here is Hampton. Williams passes to Harris. Lets the 3 fly. Williams' shot is off. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Harden outside. There's 1:47 left now here in the second.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit. Maybe lost concentration, too.
Outside Williams to the inside. It's stolen by Oladipo. And Harden with the basket on the assist by Oladipo. Harden's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though his team has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him. Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here's Ball. 6 points for him, and that one drops.
Oladipo looking very comfortable from this area, and I think it helps when he's looking to shoot from there.
Here's Hampton, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
LaMelo Ball picks one up. This is his first free throw of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Chris Boucher's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Patrick Beverly comes in for James Harden. And Bouknight comes in for Ball. A change for the Wizards. Thomas is checked in. Now here's Bouknight. 41 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Boucher, and it's the Hornets another three.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Now here's Hampton. He's got 6. He kicks it to Williams. Lets it go with the 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
And R.J. Hampton is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I love it.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back to the second half of basketball right after this.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. A nice show being put on tonight by Chris Middleton. He ended up with 17 points and 1 rebound. How about you? And that'll do it for our...
Well, we've got a second. Half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Chris Middleton has really been making it happen, guys.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half has to take a lot out of.
So on the floor for Washington, Portis is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Murray. And it's Simons in at the shooting guard. A tremendous mobile 1 block that we had to see again. Great send back.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Hornets. Ball no good.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard.
James Harden.
They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Both shots good from the stripe. Well, the Hornets shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. He lobs it up. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the middle. Here's Portis. Oh, he jams it right over Mitchell Robinson. Wow.
Well, that's just an uber unselfish play by Murray. Always ready to drop a dime if there's a better shot available for a teammate.
Here's Ball. Oh, that's blocked. And he gets it back. Ball's gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Here's Simon. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
To halt the run, it's laid in by Harden. Harden's got 12 in the game.
So far, Harden having his way on offense. The defense has to try something different.
Murray against Oladipo. And it's Murray with the jam.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Harden gets the bucket.
Even when you think you have Harden pinned up, he still gets a shot past you. Incredibly creative.
For Washington, they've gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And Harden really looks like he's been having fun out there.
I would agree with that, Kevin, and he says he's the same way off the court, too. I don't know him off the court, but he says he loves meeting new people. I don't have any trouble believing that. He enjoys engaging with kids. And certainly the bright tennis shoes are part of everybody's NBA attire now, but he wears it as an expression of his personality. A threat to shoot whenever he catches it. Harden wasting no time.
Ball against Murray. Inside, and Portis throws it down.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Kicks it out to Harden. From 12 feet out. Good for his 9th make and just 12 shots. That's an even 75% shooting.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Ball against Murray. Pass to Simons. The tray. Victor Oladipo grabs the miss.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Right side Robinson. That's tipped. Middleton with it, and it's Harden picking him up. Good on the bucket. Middleton's got 19 points. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Wizards.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Something that's also benefited them tonight are the turnovers they forced and the points that have come along with those forced turnovers.
Here's Ball, and misses it off the right side of the rim.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now.
Shot clock at 6. That one goes in. He's got 15.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Charlotte calls timeout. Without question, Chris Middleton displaying his skills today.
He can't miss from deep. The defense has to regroup here, and I think they've got to change things up because he's locked in from behind the arc.
Now into the lineup for Charlotte.
The pass to Jones. Now here's Beverly. Back to Jones. Clock at 6.
That's serving it up on the platter there. What a nice pass. A high percentage look was the result.
And Simons has got the ball here for Washington. And it's Murray with the jam.
Murray's got those rush hour handles, boy. It's so much fun seeing him pull off those tricky moves like this.
Pass to Daniels. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Daniels has got his third bucket of the night.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A. And that one's good. Beverly.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Oh, you hear that sound? That's the flushing of the toilet right there.
Like a fierce two-hander.
Max Force throwdown.
McBride's shot is off.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Middleton for 3. Miss number 4 for him from the floor. 7 for 11 field goal attempts. Here's McBride. He's covered by Murray. Here's McBride. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Over Murray. Again, the Hornets score. Washington's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
Boy, it's been all Murray all day, 24/7. He's really become a lethal offensive presence.
Timeout. Charlotte calls timeout. It's been quite a game for DeJounte Murray.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
Both teams will make
Substitution for Washington.
And so it's Charlotte with it. Jordan the pass to Daniels. And Jones gets it to go in on the assist by Beverly. Beverly's got his 3rd assist on the night. Hampton with the ball. He has 6. Harris outside. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. Charlotte's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Harris. Now Daniels. The feed to Jones. Drops in the layup for 2. Jones has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Driving inside. Count that bucket.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
And that one's good. Beverly's got 4 points now in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Harris kicks to Hampton. Back to Harris. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. Here's Williams. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Williams has got 5 now.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
Bouknight passes to Daniels. It's up a 3. Count that one from Bouknight. 9 points in the game so far.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Outside Thomas. Releases. Offensive rebound. Gafford. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Biombo is checked in for the Hornets. As Boucher comes in for Jones. The shot and game clock separated by 4. And the basket is good. And 11 points for James Bouknight.
And not relying at all on the 3-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Washington calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
Yeah, another turnover, but guys, on the whole, I think they've done a great job of running their offense without too many miscues.
And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You too.
And so here's Charlotte. On the wing, Daniels takes the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
You know, I think they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Down low, 1 second left. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for the Wizards. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points. In a moment now, as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Washington leading now by 21. LaMelo Ball is out there with Bouknight. Then there's Chris Boucher. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Beverly in at the small forward position. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. Now here's Bouknight. He's guarded closely. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
This is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed. And the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at. And how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Fast break now for Charlotte. Throws it up high, and the dunk by Boucher.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Middleton outside. Launches it. Portis in the post, working on Boucher, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Portis. Charlotte making some changes. Victor Oladipo comes in for Patrick Beverly, and James Harden subbed in for Bouknight. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Ball kicks to Robinson. Ball feeling it out a bit. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. He lays it in.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Washington leading now by 17. And here is Murray. Three-pointer, Simon. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw in the first half.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that game concludes a 5-game homestand.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Now here's Murray. Simons from outside. And again, Washington with the triple.
3 points.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Robinson misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Harden against Middleton. Here is Harden.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Here's Simons. Boucher with the steal. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Harden's got the ball and finished off by Robinson.
He pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
For three, Middleton, and the Wizards hit again from deep.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Puts it up from 12, and Charlotte again with the bucket.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
To the paint, here's Portis. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 6. For him tonight.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
Robinson, and it's good off the back rim and in. Robinson's got 4 points this quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Hornets have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. And DeJounte Murray gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Well, Clark, with the success of the play-in tournament, Commissioner Silver pushing for a mid-season tournament with the winning team earning $1 million per player.
You know, Kevin, adding additional games I think would be a challenge. I'm not quite sold on that, but I do know that $1 million would incentivize role players. The question is whether or not star players would be as motivated to add more games in the middle of the season.
And Paul slams it in.
Boy, I love how unselfish Oladipo is. Great at getting his teammates involved in on-time, on-target passes.
Middleton looking it over. Down low. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Chris Middleton.
19 points in the game.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Bucket is good.
Incredible control on that floater. Harden is fantastic at putting just the right amount of touch on these very difficult and delicate shots.
Passes it to Simons. From deep. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Pass to Boucher. Here's Harden on the wing. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here. And the dunk by Boucher.
You know, the unselfish attitude Harden has helps his team. Awesome at moving the ball.
There's the pass to Simons. Nice ball movement by Washington. Three-pointer out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
Washington calls timeout. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled. But what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. And I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow it.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, DeJounte Murray.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. And that has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
Well, to come in here facing a hostile crowd and have a game like he's had, that's what separates the good players from the great players. And it's sent back by Robinson. Oladipo outside, and he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in.
He's so good at shooting while in rhythm. Victor Oladipo. I like how he's reading the defense before shooting the pull-up J.
Harris outside. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Ball. Shot clock at 5. From the top of the key. Thomas, no good. Charlotte trails by 20. A wide open look here for Oladipo. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 9th assist in the game now. Hampton with the ball. Outside Thomas. Feeds it to Williams. And Boucher sends it back. Oladipo against Harris.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:57 left to play here in the 4th. Ball no good. Wizards leading by 17. Harris kicks to Williams. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Here's Harden. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I don't think there's anybody better than Harden at converting through contact. Superb in that area because he's crafty, he's strong, and he's skilled.
Washington calls timeout. They're up by 15. There's 1:38 left in the 4th quarter. And Washington going with a whole new group here.
From 6-man his first few years to star player now, Harden's rise has been really fun to watch. He's willing to take on more and more responsibility each passing season.
Here's Murray, and it's Murray with the jam.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them.
DeJounte.
Margin of victory for Washington.
And their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
So looking at the season total, this will be their 17th win.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early when you're going to be seeing them that often.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance
for DeJounte Murray.
You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he makes that one. And the Wizards lead by 20.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
You can appreciate the fight now, but
It isn't how they came into the game.
Yeah, you know, I agree with you. They waited too long to finally ramp themselves up.
Here's Portis. Pass to Simons. Back to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Alden, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time